Welcome back to my channel. I know I haven't done a commentary or a podcast in a while on this venue, but today, as you all know, May 24th, there was a tragedy shooting in Uvalde, Texas, where initially I heard there were like 14 kids, children, second, third, and fourth graders murdered by a 18-year-old named Salvador Ramos. Ramos was not apprehended by the police, but he was actually, when they came upon the scene, um, he got killed in the event, the tragedy that occurred today. I don't know if I have too much to add to the conversation about this, and I think this issue is not just a mental health issue. I know a lot of people will say it's a mental health issue, Pam, and it's a gun issue, Pam. I think this is a complex situation that keeps occurring over and over in this country, and many people with different reasons and motivations will try to pitch their base and say it's something that it isn't. It's simply not acceptable anymore in America for us to make excuses for this behavior. Over 10 years ago, I was an educational coordinator and I worked with young people in Staten Island at the time when the Sandy Hook incident occurred. In fact, I was teaching that day. I had a whole lesson planned I was supposed to do with my students. And as a part of class time, we always had TV in the classroom. And sometimes I let them look at the TV before we get into the lesson for the day. Unfortunately, we were looking at young children that were not protected in the community of Sandy Hook that got murdered in a similar fashion. Mr. Ramos, an 18-year-old who I'm not sure if he was raised by his grandmother, but his grandmother and him did live in the same vicinity. He murdered her first and then went to the school. He shot and killed up to almost 20 people from what I've heard. The numbers have changed consistently all day. One of the teachers that died was an educator for over 17 years, and she taught for 5 years in the specific classroom. When is it going to be enough, America? Are we going to continue to be selfish about, political parties and political motives, all that? Are we going to continue to do this while our children are laying and dying in the streets? The parents that dropped off their students today thought it was going to be a regular day. They thought it was going to be one and done. Let me drop my kid off. I'm going to go to work. I'll pick them up later. How horrific for those parents, those mentors, those individuals who are the caretakers of these young people. Don't know how many of the children were foster children or how many had biological parents. What we do know is they won't have a graduation. They won't have a prom. They won't get a new job. They won't celebrate, eighth grade graduation, high school, or college. All of that was ripped away from them today. Let us be mindful that a lot of people are going to be emotional about this issue, and a lot of people are devastated, such as I. But I say no more tears, y'all. We need action to combat the issue that we have going on in America. The question is, what are you going to do about it? What are your suggestions? Drop them down in the comments. I'll talk to you later. Please stay safe and be blessed.